Alright, first match against B-Paul. Doing some normal stagger pressure. Nothing crazy as of yet. Throwing out the swords, checking them. Get a big hit. Just going for the damage here. I mean, he's gonna explode anyways, so more likely to kill him in a next turn. This guy's only got 2k health left. Chip situation, boom. Round 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
Hopefully, I don't know, I don't remember if this is one of the matches where you get too many of these situations, but yeah, that GG went over me, so I don't have to worry about that. Went off screen. I get checked. Yeah, I think I remember this one. I couldn't jump that one because that was on the wake up. There's no way to get away from that GG. I gotta check them with a 2-1 for him, 2-1 for you. I'm getting slightly impatient here. Trying to move forward. Get checked again. One reaction. Boom. Things is not looking good. This is one of the ones that I lose. I lose this very matchup against B-Paul. That's me getting trapped by the roll. It's pretty bad. I'm not even like paying attention. Just trying to force my way through. I'm like, okay, you know what? I might as well throw in some 5D if I'm gonna just stand at the screen. At that point, right there, the GG just went away because I bonked her on the head. And now we got the classic GG situation. This is where usually this is pretty real since it's HGG, and she can release it at any time, but she can roll right here. She can do the low, do the high, a little classic 50-50. The roll is fake. You could just throw that. You can see her trying to roll through you. That's why you just gotta use that guard button. I think he goes high here. Or nothing. And I just grab him anyways. And I use it a lot to cover. I use Iblis to cover my TPs in, just so I can gain space. Sure, it's like I'm only getting like half a level for 2 skills, but I'd rather gain the distance and slowly build up anything. Like, in what if they press a button, they get counter hit and they get launched even further to the corner. So it's not a bad idea to do. Sometimes you could just be cheeky with it and get the 2-2L in there instead, but sometimes you might get checked for that. And here I notice what I'm really trying to play for is him overextending or waiting for him to use the whip and cancel into super, because I mean he has no brave points. He has like 6k maybe HP here, maybe lower, a little bit more. And if I do raw super, he's probably gonna just die. So I'm just looking for something, just a button into anything, just any misplay. So I'm just taking my time walking up. Little 2-2H check right there, and then that's me. I misinputted it. I was me trying to do super there, and I failed. Must have gotten like, I don't know, 2M or something. But yeah. Game 1 done.
Ferry versus Lucillius. Believe in victory.
Alright, on to game 2. Trying to readjust, trying to take it a little bit slower. Realize that our opponent is definitely awake and countering the TPs. I do the classic frame trap right there. 5E to 5H frame trap. Slowly making my way out the corner. I jump out, I don't do anything, so I don't overextend there. But I guess I do here. Another GG setup. I pressed a button here, but I was already out. The backdash, I was already at 1, T-spot dodge, 2, I was already out from backdashing, but I got greedy and I thought maybe he was gonna like press a button instead or something, and then I would have hit him again, but I just got greedy here, and now I'm getting hit by GG, but it didn't lead into that much damage, fortunately. Try to do that again, but yeah, BP takes care of that. Try not to let him set up these fake GGs on me. And just check anytime. Oh, that was misinput there. Did not want to throw. And then I get a little antsy, and then I just die. Oh, I wish I could rewind on these. See me jumping there a lot because I'm trying to just like get past the GG, and I don't really, I mean, sometimes based on the angle you don't really have to respect it too much, but with just like LNM or yeah, LNM GG. So but they will, if they usually like use the H version or something, it will like reset you back down into GG, but I mean he doesn't want to waste it yet, so he just pushed me back in, just keep me trapped in the corner. Keep checking him. There, I could just walk down to the TPing. I could have hit him, but I decided to roll. I got 2 in my roll bag, and I just keep pressing and dying. Keep trying to run out and die, and I get caught by the 2M. And we lose this set here, but it is not over.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
There, I'm just trying to RPS round start. Just seeing if he's a 5M presser or not. And I'm ready to just do that anyways. Have to get a little stagger, open him up. Just keep doing some throw loops on him. Spot dodge, big spot dodge. And that's round 1 with the perfect.
Am I not good enough?
Use. Battle 2. Engage.
You don't want to be afraid to use 2-2M. Don't want to let the fairies, a previous fairy, fear you off of one of your best tools against her. So you gotta make sure, you gotta test everyone, and just keep jumping too. See how I keep gaining space, and I'm jumping back, I'm jumping forth, I'm jumping back, keeping her trapped in here. She can't really run out from the corner. Her run acceleration is too slow to run out from the corner. The only thing she could do is do the Indiana Jones and like swing out, but I'm holding that space, and I mean I could always reaction on with JU. So I mean if I'm early enough, I'm just gonna counter hit her, and then at best and at worst I still keep her in the corner. So it's also a good thing to usually sometimes jump with her, especially if you're this close. And boom, she gets impatient. It's a DP, and then I'm pretty sure this Kittle's here. And that's game one.
No more.
And now, it all ends. Your homecoming was long overdue.
Alright. Next game.
Lucillius versus Ferry. Believe in victory. Battle
See
1.
what adjustments they make. See, I caught her right there trying to run at me. She can't really do anything right there. She's too far out for a close L. So I just mash on her head right there. And I just take my 2.5 levels. Let it stagger. I get side swapped on, but it's not that bad. I spot dodge. Don't want to be doing that on that. There, I don't what. I think I was just jumping because I thought she was gonna do the fuzzy sooner, or she was gonna do some other like BS sooner. But I was like, whatever. And even there, as you saw, like I took the jump, I got hit out of the jump, and I mean she can't really do that much. I mean, I guess she could have used super, but. And man, isn't that so sad? Ferry's DP absolutely horrible as I just jump right over her. Yeah, and I just kill her right here.
How?
All things
Battle 2. Engage.
feeble.
You just respect the round start. All this damage doesn't mean that much. It only took like 3k. Walk out from the GG. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits. We should have spot dodged, but I mean, if she did do whip right there, I mean, I guess we could have gotten the hit, but right there, this is one of the 2 hits. This is a misplay right here, because she did 2 hits and then GG activated right after. That's why she went for the 6xm here. But I could have just blocked and then reacted, because I mean, if she does whip again, I was already out of the range. Oh, you got pushed into the range because I spot dodged here. Eat a little combo. Back into Hokey situation. 1 hit, 2 hits, I'm locked down. It's fine. And then JU loops. Just keep waddling out, but I try to 2-1-4M. There's HDP. Another Oki situation. 1 hit. Caught me jumping, unfortunately, so I just die here. If you just wait a little bit and then try to walk out, it's usually okay. Alright, so 236L catching her whip. I mean, it'll crush it and punish it, and I mean, you'll be in. So you can just 2-2M in if you're like early enough, or you just 2-2L and then start pressuring with 6XL as usual. And she's already in the corner from round start. She's in the corner from 1 fireball. Isn't that crazy? Whenever we get side swapped, not a big deal. And then yeah, I think I eat 3 of these. I'm like, wait a second, I'm supposed to be fuzzy matching with 5L here, because you can just hit her out of that, and if you know she's gonna go for that, and then eventually I do, because I think she can only confirm if it's a counter hit. So I think that's why she went for it 3 times, I guess. And maybe she messed up trying to get her combo. I think on the second one, I'm pretty sure it counter hit me, so yeah, we just keep moving on. Do this for a corner carry. Wait a little bit, double 2M because +1, and then boom. Pays a sin of spot dodging. You can see my inputs. I try to dash forward, but the classic input buffer doesn't read that, so I get the little far edge and have to adjust. But it doesn't matter that much. It's still a kill combo. That's another one down the drain.
And now,
We move
all
on.
ends. Your homecoming.
Another good way to illustrate how to play the Lucy match, the Ferry matchup well.
Is that all?
She can't do that. I mean, if you think she's gonna go for that, you can just 2-1-4H. She can't really be doing that at neutral. Especially, and then either way, I just walk up. Well, I guess in this case I don't, but you could just keep walking up. But I think a lot this match, I try to 2-2M her. It's not gonna catch her when she's using 8JU, the little swing there. But I keep thinking it feels like it should, as you know, you see how tall Lucy is, but I mean, it doesn't really catch her during the swing. But I guess, but if after she presses a button, I think it might. Just keep abusing jumps because she can't anti-air that well. BC doesn't matter. I'm in the corner. I have her in the corner. She can slide swap me. So Iblis doesn't matter. That's another scenario that I forgot about because 2-2H is so active that you actually can't cancel out. At least I don't think I've ever been able to cancel out of 2-2H in a clash. So just lose clashes if those things ever happen. Kind of funny. Alright, classic. GG stuff. We're in another situation. She's probably just gonna go for the overhead. Most of them do. So I usually just default block high until proven otherwise. But let's see what she does. Yep, she goes high. I think I go low. But it doesn't lead to much. I'm already out the corner. Let's throw her back in the corner. Do a little shimmy just to check if she presses a button. A little late on that. It's fine. Still in the corner. And did I catch you charging up the whip on me? Hell no. Gut check her. Hit her with the SSBA. Don't let him do that shit to you.
Battle 2. Engage.
That was a pretty dumb twist there. So whatever. That's the one. I grip her out of 6XM, but either way, it was more like an OS right here because she was already far enough. I don't think she could have gone the 2 hits that we been like establishing, that she gets 2 hits before GG activates, and I mean she didn't go for the whip, so I just grip her. Back to mid screen. I could have 2-1-4U'd there. I didn't realize she could do this. She pushed me all the way into GG with the with the JU, which is kind of funny. I even knew that she could have that much pushback. Get caught there. Going to super, of course. Overhead, as usual. It's fine. So yeah, she's trying to RPS with the spot dodges, but I'm dead to the loops. The new Ferry loops. I was like, damn, bro, I didn't even know she could do that. Yeah, I try to round start to him to catch a 2L. But I mean, obviously nothing. There, I just keep gaining space. I mean, I don't want to don't just allow her to just get free GG mix on you if you can avoid it. So I just back away, reposition, and just research the situation. I mean, even I'm not that far into the corner anyways, so I mean it's better to avoid the GG mix than I don't know, just being locked down in it, even if maybe you're like cornered yourself a little bit. And then she keeps JUing 8JU a lot, so even if she has good positioning, they're throwing it away here. So BC, but I think I pressed late there on the 5L. That's the 2 hits. I can just jump out of that. Doesn't matter because she spent so much time charging on the 226 M. Try to check her. She has 1 BP here, so most likely than not, the next time I get a hit on her, she's just gonna die. She just super to try to like, I don't know, pressure me, so she can just run up on me. Throw the 266L to catch her running, and then all I gotta do is just wait for her to approach me. But obviously Ferry's really bad at approaching, so she JUs at me. I'll have to just back up and avoid the ball, catch her pressing the button, squeeze in the 5U, counter hit 2-2M. It's over. Her life is gone. It's so free. And it's too free. Let's see. Is there anything I want to go back and specifically highlight? Maybe I'll go back to the first game, because I couldn't really rewind that one that much. I'll just speed past it a little bit.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
So when you have Ferry in the corner, you really don't need to overextend. I just like to play it slow, because within this range, their fast button, she can just hit me with what, 2U. This is 2U range, or I'm outside right now. I'm outside of 2U range, and then far L. Those are like her only 2 options. But far M beats 2M, and I think 2U is like 8 frames or something, or maybe it might be 7 frames. I might get tripped up in corner slots, but I think she either has to use 236L. I don't know if I don't remember if it links from here, but from 2U at least. But she doesn't have the meter otherwise, unless she gets a far L on me to slide stop. So I can still keep pressuring her. So yeah, 2U right there, 236L, and then we just keep this spacing. We've already done the most of the amount of work here. I don't really need to extend that much. I can just keep trying to walk up slowly, check her with jumps just to see if she's gonna throw out any of her far normals, and then, you know, once and again check her with the phosphorus. Stagger pressure, very big, especially if you know you think they're attacking with throw. I'm just opening up, just classic offense. Yeah, just super passes super. I just leave this to getting that kill there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, it's also 6XM. I keep always sleeping on that button. That button is really good if you space it out. I mean, it gains you so much space. and I mean you always just check some. I mean it's like I think it's -7 if you space it wrong. Usually like I don't know, like -5 and like too far out to do anything. So it's a decent button to always throw out. Like here again, I'm just pressing because I want my turn back, which Ferry will make you want to do. But I was already outside of GG on wake up. All I had to do was just walk back and block it out, and just wait for GG to go away. But you know, get antsy, get pulled in. Just fast forward to the next GG knockdown. And 2-1 you honestly a little bit slept on, cause when you even if she throws it like full screen, you can sometimes catch her throwing out GG with 2-1 you, especially like if it's like a really close game and they're like just waiting for her to do something, and she thinks she can just throw out GG full screen to try to like pressure you to like walk in or something. You can just sometimes check her and even catch her out of startup of a move trying to check you from full screen. So always look out for that. Always look out for when she's throwing out GG close to you, in this like middle range-ish distance. You can always try to fit and take your turn back. Like right there, if I wasn't on knockdown, I could have 2-1-4 D'd right here, and I would have caught her. And then the classic RPS with the, well, kind of RPS with the spot dodge, try to get you to walk in, try to get you to press a button. Try not to get caught up by that. So yeah, I'm too far out to do that, unless I don't have the meter. Whatever. Continue. Here as well, like on that hit, if I just let it hit me and then I could have walked out, because it hits you the one time on the way down, and then it doesn't have a hitbox. Let's see if I can turn them on. Can I not turn them on when they're okay? Well, I guess we'll have to move on to the next time, but GG does not have a hitbox until it's active. It only has a hitbox on the first hit right there, and then it's deactivated. As you can see, it's deactive until it does the like holding you down shit. But on the way down, one hitbox gone, and then it comes back. But then I mean I hit her there obviously on the head. Shout out the frame meter mod. If you don't have that, pick that up. See, there again, GG doesn't have it, but I mean obviously it's H. It doesn't have it on start. It's only going to be on release until she BPOW releases here. But I think he does a little bit late and just gets caught there. What's the next one? I guess, yeah, this is where I lose. But zoners will love to 2-2L or 2L or 4L, try to get you to bait you to TP in. So also watch out for that. But I think I'm gonna actually go back to the first match, I think, with Wild G, or maybe it was the second one that they were spot dodging a lot. To highlight a little bit more of that. I wish I had a little bit more Ferry replays, but all these are pretty good to illustrate all the things that Ferries usually do, so we'll just keep going. See, one, and then it's gone. But and obviously I hit her, but so yeah, they either RPS, they far M, throw GG, far M, spot dodge, far M, into whip throw, 226, or they far M, wait, and then like 2M or something. Or just wait into see what you do. So they can, like, I don't know, if they think you're gonna TP, they'll just wait and then like 2M or something. Also, I guess I didn't pick about this on the first time, but her JU, on depending on the height, is usually punishable. As you saw there, it was really high up. She did it really high up, so it was easy to tell that it's punishable. If it's like really low to the ground, like if they like TK JU, I mean it's not really a TK because I mean you're not really doing a target motion, but like cancel it right as soon as they have pressed the jump input. Most of the time, it's safe to say that it was usually plus, unless they like press it too late, and if they're like, if her leg is like basically where like Lucy's bicep is right now, it's probably too high and you can just mash on that. So it kind of takes a little bit of experience to understand the height. I think they do it again in this game, so you'll be able to tell. Let's zoom past it.
As long as we're together, we'll win.
Tell me, where
Battle 2. Engage.
Not this game?
Great.
back to uncreated.
Not this game. Oh my lord. Me and my bad memory. We move.
Lucillius versus Ferry.
I guess I'll just cut that part out maybe. Or not.
Believe in
Kinda
victory.
lazy.
Battle 1. Engage.
Is that all? You're a
Mm.
repent, feeble.
Alright, it's not this round.
Battle
Maybe it's
2.
this round then.
Engage.
Yep, bad 226L. Grabber. Teleport. I get pushed into that. Okay, next round then. It's final round on this one. RPS there, she jumps. I'm pretty sure I could have phosphorus right there to slammer, but it's kind of a waste a little bit. Especially if I'm not sure if it's real gonna hit there. Another fake GG, I could have just 2-2L'd. Probably better to do right there. Should've wasted that, I jump over. Yeah, I punish her for trying to set up GG on me. If I'm early enough, we can do that. Sometimes you can get lucky if you're like close enough. I think you can like 2U here and like sweep her out of ball, but honestly, ball starts so low that you might, after hitting it, you might be in recovery and get hit by the ball anyways. So usually I don't like to contest ball. I just run away from ball.
Up here.
Oh my god, it's a long Ferry game. They're all the same. Okay, it has to be here. Meaty, that's real. This is also kind of real. But then I have already conditioned that she's probably gonna try to go for it again. I guess she doesn't here. Oh, there she goes. I think this one possibly is like less plus here. I don't think it's that plus. If I block this one. Oh, there you go, I get hit by it again. This one, I think it's usually the rule of thumb is that if she's more horizontal, the less plus she is. So she's actually really plus here. And then, yeah, really plus. But, you know, I'm trying to like mash out of it. You could always just mash out if you know she's going for it. But the more, yeah, the more horizontal, the less plus she is. The more vertical, the more plus she is. She's like aiming for your toes, squashing your toes, and you're like, oh man, I can't move. So obviously she's plus there. But just mash out. Don't think there was too much else to highlight. Besides maybe that 2-2M there. You can try to just walk up people 2-2 and 2M, 2M. Because I mean 2M's +1 on block. I always forget that it's plus on block. It's kind of crazy. It's 7 frames. It's I mean it's not a low, but it has heavy property and it's +1. +1. Isn't that crazy that it's +1? So you can just keep. I mean, the range is low, but I mean, Ferry's not going to really be able to contest there from that range with how close that we are. So that's why we open up there.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Let's see. Closing remarks, perhaps. I feel like the matchup really depends on the Ferry player and the Lucy player, and see how experienced they are and how much they know about the GG setups and how much they like can get away with it. Because as you saw in the B-Paw matchup, I mean, I know the anti-Ferry tech, but then I get impatient and then I try to just bulldoze my way through. But attempting to bulldoze your way through, it usually leads you to getting ran over and then, you know, falling into the zoner trap, and you're like, oh man, what the hell, these zoners are broken and I can't even get in. But you gotta just play it slow. I mean, she has below normal damage. She's not gonna suddenly blow you up unless you let her and give her like a counter hit close age or something and does some whole fucking Ed combo on you in the corner or something. But you just gotta just play it slow, take it easy, squeeze in your 5 U's in there, try to build that blade level. I remember someone suggesting that, saying that it's probably you think it would be probably okay to just like sit back and just 5U, but like her 236 L is just so long range. Like she has to just be like 90% of the screen, and then she can full screen hit you with that. And it's really hard to to play against, since first off she can charge it, so if you like preemptively try to like 5 UL and clash with her, I mean she could always just wait, and then you get pulled from full screen and into a full combo and to potentially sideswap it into the corner. Uh, so I would do it in short bursts. I wouldn't like try to disrespect the fairy too hard and just see how long it goes. But yeah, I would definitely squeeze it in there. But you don't really need blade level as much. That's not. It shouldn't be like a focus of the win con. Your win con is literally just pushing her into the corner. Because you don't really need the cooldowns as much. You just need to focus on getting your pokes in and like trying to condition her so that when you do have your cooldowns back up, that she'll just blow up instead, and then you'll leave her with like 3k HP, 4k HP, and she has to like guess. She has to be right a lot more than you have to be right. So it's gonna be really hard for her to come back unless you play into her mind games and be like, oh man, let me just run in there, because running in there is gonna honestly get you caught a lot more than having you win a lot more. And you're like, oh, it's whatever. I only took 2k, I only took 2k, I only took 3k, it only took 4k. And then you look back at your health bar and you're like, wait a second, I'm losing, I'm down, she's up, she has like 5k HP on me, and I have to now make a desperate move to win the game. And being in those desperate situations where she doesn't have to approach you is like Zoner 101. They want to just sit back there the whole day and just throw projectiles, throw her whips and stuff. So if you can be in a situation that you have to let her approach you, you definitely want to take that as much as possible. So like even if there's like 40 seconds left and you have like the major health lead, and she has like, I don't know, like 30% of her health left, bro, build that blade level. Like it does not matter. It just sit there, just wait for her to try to walk up to you, throw the Iblis, throw the 2 and 4M at her face, 623L at her face, and just see how they crumble. I mean, she's gonna run really slow, she's gonna try to throw GG or something, and then it'll be all over. I mean, by that time you might have like at least like maybe blade level 3 and raw Ascaria damage. Does like, I think it'll do enough to kill at that point. It does like, I think it does like 3k at raw at level 3. So honestly, it's just trying to, without trying to repeat myself too much, it's just putting them in the bad spot where they have to approach you. And you already have, I know, I mean, it's not really the same anymore in season 2, but you have the blade level, and then you also have the super. You got the full screen super that you can just reaction check her, throwing out GG, throwing the whip. Not really super, but a funny thing, you can, if you want to like just get rid of the super, you could always just super back, depending on distance, of course. I mean, if you're like super close, I mean, she could probably she'll recover and like hit you or whatever. But if you want to like, if you're like kind of like mid screenish and she's like she just threw it out, right, and you're like, well, I don't want to deal with this because I could potentially lose here, you can just super right back and it'll clear the ball super, and now she'll be stuck having to approach you for real with no assistance with the ball. I don't have any games in my history that I know of, but it's definitely a thing that you can do. I guess I can show it real quick, but it's definitely a thing that you could do if put in a scenario to to deal with that.
Lucillius versus Ferry.
Yeah. Throws that super. Throws their super out. And then I can just go right back. Well, I guess in that case it didn't kill it, but I think even the beams. I think even the beams catch it too. I'm pretty sure I can. Yep. The beams they kill the super. But I mean, obviously, I don't have Ferry to. She's not blocking right after, but it'll kill. It'll kill the ball if you get it timed right. If you like buffer it during her super, it'll kill the ball, and it'll just reset the situation. And then I guess if you are in the good situation, you can just take it out with one of those, since I guess each individual laser is a super. So I'll just I'll clear it out, which is pretty funny. But yeah, besides that, just normal stuff. If you're trying to throw GG at you, she goes far M and then into GG, like that. You can just reaction. Try to get her there, or I mean, you can always just backdash out and then, you know, throw your stuff, or backdash out and then start trying to 5U. Or if you know she's gonna do that, you can just, you know, slide in. She's still stuck in recovery from throwing it out. Not punishable there, but yeah, you can still catch her there. Maybe it's because I'm not blocking why it's not saying punish, but it is a punish if you do get it early enough. So let's just counter its state. Because I don't have the things on, but you can always just grab her out of there, or she thinks that she can do from long range. Let's see. Yeah, long range. She tries to set out GG. You can catch her. It's not exact. You gotta walk up a little bit, or you know, 2-1-4U. Pretty sure it also works full screen as well. Yep. Or you can super her. Also counter it, as you can see there. That was also a counter. So I mean, there's a lot of things you can do if you're early enough to catch her. Just hold that. The 2-2H, you have to be pretty like preemptive almost. 2-2L is not that bad. You also get a combo if you're early enough. Let's see if I can go for the M. Doesn't seem like it, but that into throw, not that bad. But yeah, punishing on 2-2 with at least 2-2M is pretty good enough, because they throw it out, and look, now she's in the corner, and you've basically in your win con. All you gotta do is just slowly walk up, and just to prove the walking is pretty good as well. Just for those unaware, here we're at full screen, and I'm running, and I push all the way to the corner and only get 9%. But if I just walk at her, I even push her to the corner. I get 28%. Slowly keep pushing her. We're at 76%, 75 or 76% from just walking. Just keep doing this. I mean, obviously we don't need super that much. We don't need meter that much, but just keep walking and just, you know, just keep using the guard button. Just slowly approaching, slowly inching over, because you like, man, you always keep thinking it's like a mental thing, because you keep thinking it's like, man, this doing this and getting caught by this, and there's like probably so much chip damage. I've been like walking and blocking for so long, but then you look at your health total, and then you've only taken like maybe that much in chip damage, and that's not anything. But then you 2-2M her back, and then you match that in a single hit. You've matched Ferry's damage. So it's it's more of a mental thing, trying to just play it slow and realize that her pokes don't mean that much if they're on block. The chip damage doesn't mean too much as long as I get in. I mean, obviously it's gonna be different when you're down like here. Yeah, then you have to play maybe a little bit more risky and try to take your turn back and like sneak into your 2-2Ms and then go for throw baits like that or stuff like that. But generally, well, you still have majority of the chunk of your health back. It's fine to just take it slow and just keep walking. Just keep walking. The walking is really good. This is another thing I have to do myself, is just remember myself to just walk, because running, you can get tripped up for running, as I put in the Ferry matchup thing. You can get caught for running and they can just 2M you and then check you, and then they go that or they dispense into the dispense and they side swap you, or they far L and side swap to you as well. So we just gotta be aware of this game situation. Be like, huh, you know, she's down like 2 crystals. She's down 2 crystals. I'm up. I have like full bar. I have full bar. And she just spent hers. She just spent hers trying to ball me. And all you need is just one good situation to just turn it around. Because then you grab her, and I was like, oh wait a second, this is like actually pretty winnable. Because then you just go in on her, do your like basic combo, SSBA her. She got nothing. I guess in this case, if she's at 1, you would SBA her. Optimal, be optimal. And then here, you only need 1 more hit here. You need to just 1 solid hit right here. Just that would have killed. That combo would have killed, or just that into like a raging strike or something. Just that would have killed her. That'd have been enough damage to kill her right there. So just remember to play patiently and don't rush things too much. If he's trying to J you, just remember to try to keep the space, remember to jump back, try to match her jumps, and just control the space. Controlling the space is very important. Don't use 2-2H as much. 2-2M is a lot better in this matchup, especially for the counter hits, because you get the big counter hits and you can get like full level off of them. I'm pretty sure. What's that? Yep. Full level off of that. for that one combo.
Why don't
So it's really it's pretty much it. I hope this was useful. I was kind of stuttering around a bit, but generally for most of y'all it was a useful guide. This is at least my experience as I've played many fairies, fighting like a lot of top fairies, fighting Beepaw, fighting Yago, fighting I don't know, I can't think of all of them right now, but at least Yago I've fought it like a crap ton, so just a bunch of experimentation, trial and error, finding out what works, finding out what I can get away with and not. And this, honestly, realizing that I could 214 M when they throw this out, just in pressure right in front of my face, I was like one of the biggest things. They could be like all the way over here, and I can just react and just do that. Even if I'm like a little bit late, yep, still a punish. So just in case you're like, oh man, I don't have those reactions. He's in recovery for a long time throwing that out. Takes a whole 51 frames before the thing lands, because she gets actionable right there. So I'll play it back one more time. Frame mod. You can even go by frame, right there. That frame, she becomes reactionable and she can block right there. So not the 51, but like maybe like, I mean, she throws it out. She throws it out 22 counter hit states, and then like in the middle, it's like somewhere in between the middle, so I'd say like about like 30-40 frames right here that you can catch her. Yeah, I hit her on the 25th frame right there. So you have like a decent amount of time, I would say around 40 frames by the looks of it, to catch her and just grab her out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to cut this down. I'm seeing right now it's been about an hour. There's probably some stuff I can edit out and stuff, but yeah, thanks for watching.